You promise yourself you'll start the gym on Monday. You'll save money next month. You'll fix your sleep after this week. And every single time, Monday you get stuck with the bill. Here's the strange part. You're not lying to yourself. Something else is going on in your brain, and once you see it, those broken promises finally make sense. Scientists studied what happens in the brain when people think about themselves in the future. They expected the brain to light up the same way it does when you think about yourself right now. It didn't. For a lot of people, thinking about their future self looked almost the same as thinking about a stranger, not a friend, not family, a stranger. That one finding explains a lot. Think about it. If future you feels like a different person, then every hard thing you push to later isn't really costing you anything. You're handing it to someone else, someone you don't know very well, someone whose stress isn't really your problem. So you skip the workout because that guy will handle it. You spend the money because she'll figure it out. You stay up late because tomorrow you will just drink more coffee. Researchers call this future self continuity. It just means how connected you feel to the person you're going to become. Some people feel very connected, future them feels like them, just later. Other people feel almost no connection at all. And here's what makes this worth knowing, that feeling of connection predicts real things. People who feel closer to their future self procrastinate less. They save more money. They make better decisions about their health. Not because they have more willpower, but because future them actually feels real. Now, this isn't about being lazy or selfish. Your brain isn't broken. It's doing something pretty reasonable. The future is fuzzy and uncertain, and today is right here, sharp and clear. Of course today wins. And notice how oddly specific this gets. You'd never take money out of a friend's wallet, but you'll happily spend savings that were meant for future you. You'd never wake a friend up at 2 in the morning for no reason, but you'll keep scrolling and hand tomorrow you 4 hours of sleep. We treat that person in a way we'd never treat anyone we actually knew. There's one more thing worth knowing. This connection isn't the same for everyone, and it isn't the same for you at every moment. It shifts. When the future feels stable and clear, you feel closer to future you and you make better choices. When life feels chaotic and uncertain, that person fades out, and short-term choices start winning again. So if you've noticed you make worse decisions during stressful periods, that's not a character failure. That's this, happening quietly in the background. But that fuzziness is the whole problem, and it's also where the fix lives. Because feeling connected to your future self isn't fixed. It's not a personality trait you're stuck with. Studies show you can strengthen it, and when you do, behavior changes with it. Take Arjun. 29, decent salary, and somehow zero savings. Every month he tells himself this is the month he starts. And every month something comes up. A trip, a phone, a dinner out. He's not reckless. He just can't make himself care about retirement. That word feels like it belongs to somebody else entirely. Some old guy he's never met. Then one day he actually pictures it. Not the word retirement, the actual person. Him, 60, sitting in a small flat, doing the math on what he can afford this month. Same face, same laugh, just older. Suddenly it's not a stranger's problem anymore. It's his. He didn't get more discipline that day. He got a clearer picture. And a clearer picture is what made the saving finally feel worth it. This matters because of what it tells you to fix. If you think the problem is discipline, you try to force yourself. You set stricter rules. You feel guilty when you break them. And guilt, as we've talked about before, mostly just makes you avoid the whole thing. But if the problem is that future you feels like a stranger, the fix is completely different. You don't need more force. You need a clearer picture of who you're doing this for. That's a much easier thing to change. You can't manufacture willpower on demand, but you can make the future feel less blurry, and that quietly does the work that willpower was failing at. People who build this connection tend to notice something specific. The hard choice stops feeling like a sacrifice. Skipping the late-night scroll doesn't feel like losing something. It feels like doing a favor for someone you actually care about. Here's how to make future you feel real, starting today. Step 1. Picture the person, not the word. Don't think retirement or getting fit, picture the actual human. What are they doing on a normal Tuesday? What does the room look like? The more specific, the more real they become. Step 2. Shrink the time gap. 10 years out is too fuzzy to care about. Start with 6 months. Who is 6 months from now you, and what did today just hand them? That's close enough to feel, and far enough to matter. Step 3. Write them a short note. Sounds odd, but it works. A few lines to yourself a year from now, what you're hoping for, what you're working on. Studies find that writing to your future self makes that person feel less like a stranger almost immediately. Step 4. Ask one question before you decide. Before the purchase, the skipped workout, the late night, just ask, am I helping this person? Or handing them a problem? One sentence. That's the whole intervention. Step 5. Take their side sometimes. You don't have to be perfect. Just occasionally choose the thing future you would thank you for. Every time you do, that connection gets a little stronger, and the next choice gets a little easier. None of this requires becoming a more disciplined person. It just requires making the person you're becoming feel real enough to care about. If this changed how you think about the promises you keep breaking, there's more where that came from. Subscribe for psychology that changes your life, one simple idea at a time.